YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video for the waiver wire. So guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. I'm gonna keep giving you great content, me and my homeboy Mac. So guys, let's get started. Go ahead and start us off, Mac, as you usually do, for the waiver wire Monday.
Week 4, baby.
Yes, sir.
We in this thing. So, and hey, want to start off first off. Some of you guys, you know, hey, if you didn't drop 2-3 games, don't worry about it. Don't panic. It's still early, and that's why we here, giving you all these jewels, giving you these diamonds in the rough, to get you to the successful fantasy championship at the end of the season. So just take it 1 week at a time. Don't worry about how many losses you got so far, because this is a unique season this year.
It's all about building your team. So if you got to take 3 losses to build your team, to know who you're going to play in your positions, guys that's not going to give you duds, then that's worth going 0-3. Because there's a lot of guys that's going to be 3-0, and all of a sudden the wheels going to fall off because that guys is not going to be booming anymore. Exactly. So guys, you got to fantasy, you got to keep working, and I tell y'all that every week. You just got to keep working the waiver wires. Eventually, all of a sudden, you'll have your team like week 8 or 7, and you go on this long like 6-game win streak. So
you got a beast of a team, and so we want to get into some of the waiver wire targets. That possibly, just like you said, if whether if you're winning or if you down 0-3 right now, some of these guys that you can look at that's going to help you just to add on to the team that you already have, and to build a successful championship team. One of the guys is Mike Davis. We talked about him on the last series of videos of a waiver wire pickup, but we wanted to kind of reiterate a little bit more on him, because some people may have lost out on him, or if you have him, it's kind of gives you an inside peek of the success of what he's going to do in this offense. Right now, as it stands, Christian McCaffrey, he's still got about 3 more weeks to go. That's at a best case scenario. They said between 4 to 6 weeks. He's been talking about, he wants to come back as soon as possible, and he's a thoroughbred, and he probably will. But in the meantime, Mike Davis, he plugs and plays. He's right into this offense. Rule, them guys that OC Brady, they're gonna use him. Not necessarily per se as a Christian McCaffrey, but he's getting a lot of targets out of the backfield. He's getting a lot of carries, north and south type situations, getting all of the goal line. So even if you missed out on him this past week in your waivers, if you can go in and maybe throw a person here and there, maybe say like you got an RB2, then maybe not. It's probably not doing as well. Yeah, somebody like Naeem, and maybe like a wide receiver 2, you could package the 2 to get a Mike Davis. Because let's just say if you only have him for 3 weeks, let's just say 3 weeks strong, he's going to give you a floor of about 16 to 17 points, ceiling of like 25, especially in the PPR league. So it'll be well worth it to be able to get a guy like this who's going to be used, within that offense. Carolina's got a good schedule coming up where they're going to be, kind of fighting as far as like, fighting from behind, so to speak. A lot of high-powered teams they're going to be playing, so they're going to be in the game. They tried to use Curtis Samuel this week, and that could potentially continue on, in the backfield. But Mike Davis he's going to get the high percentage of that work out of that backfield, so he'd be a good target.
And guys, Mike Davis is, for this segment, is our peppered player of the week, as my homeboys say right here. He's gonna get bombarded with targets.
Yeah.
So he's getting receiver work. Like, he got 8. How many targets did he have this week,
man? I have to go back and look to be on for certain, but it had to have been about 7 or 8.
7 or 8 targets, guys, in the pass game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So this is better than Austin Eckler. No, actually, the past week, so Austin Eckler got like 11 catches this week. But this is, I didn't think Mike Davis would be getting this type of getting peppered like that, guys. He's a bigger back, but his hands are still solid, and I think this offense is RB proof. Whoever's in that RB position is going to get peppered with targets. So I love Mike Davis. So he's our peppered player of the week. And like I said, if you need to trade for him, for a guy that don't have good value going forward, like a Naeem Hines up and down, and maybe an AJ Green or somebody else, and package them in together to get Mike Davis, because he could win you 3 weeks. So the reason why he's worth getting, because you can go 3-0 in these weeks while Christian McCaffrey is out. So I love Mike Davis like a bridge running back to get me past all these injuries and give me a solid floor and a solid boom.
Yep.